Rituals give us comfort and they give us identity and a sense of continuity, but they also hold us hostage to the past. Why do we keep performing them even when their meanings have faded? Because tradition feels safer than change sometimes, even when it's at the cost of strangling progress. So, in this episode, we explore why humanity clings to rituals, how they shape our world, and why breaking free from them can feel like tearing apart our very identity. Now, rituals start as a meaningful practice rooted in survival or some community need. But over time, the purpose fades and the ritual remains. And it remains a ghost of its former self. And we cling to it not because it still serves us, but because it feels wrong to let it go. It literally becomes a part of who we are. Let me give you some examples. The American Pledge of Allegiance. This is a daily affirmation of unity, but one that masks the divisions that actually define modern America. So ask yourself, is reciting it just a performance of patriotism? Look at Japanese work culture, the concept of kaizen or kaisen, which was it's interpreted as continuous improvement. But this began after World War II. So, as a post war survival strategy, it has turned into a form of ritualized overwork. And this is where burnout is celebrated as dedication. You can look at obscure religious rituals from ancient animal sacrifices to modern ceremonial practices. Rituals often outlive their original purpose. So ask yourself, why do we still perform them? Because challenging them would mean challenging our own identities. Rituals to me are like haunted houses. They're full of echoes of the past, but often they're devoid of meaning. And again, we cling to them because we fear the void that follows that absence. And we have to supplement that void. Rituals give us comfort because they give us a script when life feels chaotic. But when the script no longer makes sense, we're just repeating lines from a play that's long ago been forgotten. Cultural rituals aren't just personal habits either. They become social codes, rules we live by without question. But when those rules are outdated, they don't just inconvenience us, they actively harm us. And breaking the ritual isn't just rebellion, it's sometimes a matter of survival. Let me give you some examples here. Holiday traditions. How, for example, forced happiness and celebration during holidays can lead to isolation and depression for those who feel, left out or disconnected. Or look at the concept of honor in the Middle Eastern societies. Originally, it was a way to preserve family and tribal dignity. Now, often it's just used as a way to manipulate and justify violence and control. Then, of course, we have political rituals, recurring public displays of unity or protests that more often than not fail to change systemic issues. And they become spectacles rather than solutions. So, traditions are important. I mean, they do keep communities together, but they also keep them trapped. And when rituals become more important than reality, progress becomes impossible. Imagine fighting for a flag when the meaning behind it has long ago been faded. Or imagine sacrificing freedom for a ritual that doesn't reflect the world anymore. So, to evolve, we must question our rituals, not because they are inherently bad, but because they may no longer serve us. And breaking free from a ritual is not just rejecting the past, it's choosing the now, the present. It's realizing that comfort at the cost of truth is, to me, too high a price to pay. So rituals are powerful. And again, they bind us, they comfort us. But remember, they can also trap us. And to evolve, we have to ask, are we performing them because they're necessary or just because they're familiar? And breaking free means not just questioning rituals, but questioning the fear that keeps them alive. Because in the end, it's about choosing growth over comfort and progress over nostalgia. So I hope you guys found this informative. If you like it, hit the like and subscribe button. And like always, remember to lift more, eat more, rest more, love more, and hate less. Thank you.